So, guys, I just had an eye-opening revelation regarding to sleep. As you probably all know by now, I love to sleep. I just simply love to sleep, and I do it around, especially in winters, I do it around 9 to 10 hours every day. So I was listening to this guy called Jesse Itzler, and I even met him in the USA for a brief moment. He's the amazing entrepreneur. You should follow him in on Instagram if you don't. And he was telling of the concept of something called as thinking in cumulatives. So what he meant by this is, I'll show you very quickly. Let me see how I can turn off the camera. Okay, I can't do that, so I'll start it again. So suppose you sleep for 9 hours every day, like I am doing right now, which is pretty bullshit. 9 into 7 days a week. Okay, okay, shit, I did it. Okay, so 9 into 7. All right, 63 hours a week and into 52. So this is how much I am sleeping in a year. If you can see it, 3276 hours, which is bloody bullshit. Now let's see how many hours are there already. So 24 into 7 into 52. So there are around 8,700 hours, and I'm sleeping like one third of it, which is around 3,200. So in 3 years, if I take the ballpark figure of 3,200 hours into 3 years, okay, which is basically, which we just saw around an year. So I am fucking basically sleeping a whole year in 3 years, which is crazy. It's fucking crazy. And this was a really eye opener for me because, I finally got that into my head that I have to stop sleeping. And there's also such thing known as, and I've read it a lot many times, that the energy level you have from the age of 14 to 30 is just marvelous. And there's just something about your energy, not because you it's like you can take everything. I remember I used to pull all nighters in college. I used to crash at my friends' apartments and in places and just simply do bloody bullshit every day and still could go on without sleep for like 48 hours. Like that was my used to be my schedule in college. It was pretty crazy. बस यही सोच के लग रहा है यार कि ये साल फिर से वापस नहीं आएंगे, स्पेशली इफ़ यू आर यंग इन योर टीन्स. दिस काइंड ऑफ एनर्जी you won't have after 30, and which is what I'm actually sleeping on. So I have to reduce my sleep to 6 or 7 hours maximum. At least I'll be saving, I calculated something around 1,000 hours or something. So that is what I want you to think about next time you think, even if by eating something, for those of you who do some dieting or eat clean, just think about in cumulative terms. If it's sweets you are eating, how many sweets you are eating in a week, how much that would communicate into per month, then in yearly, and how much you could save on sugar and such things. So this was an eye opener for me, this thinking in terms of cumulative, especially related to sleep.